Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, and good night wherever you're watching, and welcome back to Speed Force Racing. We are here in Saudi Arabia for tonight's edition of the worldwide celebration that is GP3. I'm your host, Shadowlancer29, and joining me today, who will be here in about 10 minutes, will be Martin. So, we will get into the driver's standings shortly, but I think, just so you know, there will be a minute's silence for the late Frank Williams, who, let's be honest, he was a legend in sport. The fact that he took and built a small independent family team out of nothing and turned it into a powerhouse in the sport is just phenomenal. And hopefully one day we'll be able to see the team return to the front of the grid in his honour. So, before we get into quality, I'll get the drivers and constructors standings up. Right, here we go. Leading the way is Mamba on 178. Who's now developed a little bit of a gap to the Slayer on 132. 2 points ahead of Smoke in third. Xander remains in fourth on 112, with J Sarge up in the fifth on 107. In sixth place, you've got Dr. Special Energy on 92, with Oliver in seventh on 82. Surge in eighth on 75, with Janoji on 71.5. iReg on 62. Utkarsh on 61. Gavia on 57. And the rest of the field you have Fossey on 47, Scar Adams on 40, Gianni on 24, Dai on 18, Gogs on 11, Giotto on 2, James Killer on 1 point, and Dobbo yet to pick up a point, as he is. He is now I think he's a full-time driver at Aston Martin now. But not racing today, but anyway. Into the constructors, we have Alfa Romeo leading the way on 255 with Alfa Romeo, with Aston Martin are leading the way on 255, sorry, and Aston Martin and Williams are both tied on 239. Fourth, we've got Alpine on 226, with Alpha Tauri rounding out the top 5 on 152, tied with Mercedes on the same score count. Seventh, we've got Ricciardo on 140, and then the bottom three you have Ferrari on 98, Haas on 58, and Red Bull 3 points behind, bottom of the field, of 55 points. Now, we're going to get the minute silence underway in about 30 seconds, so... That was a minute's silence for the late Frank Williams. Now we will get into qualifying, as two cars have gone before, a few seconds before the silence has ended. Oh, did not mean to activate the telemetry, but but the first one that's about to come out on track, but that is out on track, I believe, is Die in the Alpine. Martin has joined the session, so it's just a matter of time until he comes into the party. Right. About to be just hit the end of sector 2. Now this is... Martin, is that you?
It is. How are you, buddy?
Oh, very good. How are you?
Apologies for running a little late. Sorry,
don't apologise. At least you're here.
I didn't want to interrupt the minute silence.
Yeah, I understand that. Today. Here comes Die now, coming out the last corner. Check on a few things. That'll be exciting to see as Die is on the softs. Now, one thing we have gathered is that it is going to be a soft medium race, because it's in all honesty,
the preferred strategy.
Yeah, there's no need for it. No need to go on the hard, sorry. I think if you're outside the top 10, I think you can easily go medium softs as the alternative.
Mm-hmm. The reverse strategy is not too bad round here as well.
No, it's not.
For the practice sessions over the weekend, it looked to be just as good as the soft medium. So if you're outside the top 10, still a great chance of getting up the field throughout the race.
Most definitely, mate. Here comes Die coming out the last DRS, well, technically the last DRS straight. Heading onto the home straight now. What time is he going to set as the benchmark? He comes across and sets a 1:28.9.
Good bank of that.
Oh yeah, true. James Gillett comes across.
From a few
1:33.
practice sessions and some friends on the TT list.
Oh, Bossy goes into second. Sorry.
Yeah, 29.8 on the medium. I expect these guys to be mid to low 28s up at the pole.
The next car that's about to come across is Mauser, who's validated.
Could we see anyone sneak into the 27?
He's also validated.
The track is really temperamental with the track limits.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Cody's have got some glitches to work out before next season. Do you enjoy this track?
Yeah, it's better to drive in the race, because I think you get to be a bit, because it gives you a chance to take it carefully. But when you're going for like a fast lap, whether it be quali, practice or time trial, it's such a nightmare to get it right, and it's just
The thing that I've noticed is how severe the slightest bit of wing damage is around here.
Definitely.
It scrubs off so much time. Because as we all know in the game, you can get the slightest bit of wing damage that doesn't show up on your MFD, and it is hugely costly around here.
Next car
so
coming across.
Only Die so far made it into the 28s. I'm quite surprised at that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Nichols about to come across the last corner, but sadly has it validated.
So there's quite a jumble of cars up at the last corner. I don't know if they're all going in out laps.
Quite a few cars have been validated. As Gianni gets provisional pole for 1:28.9. hasn't validated after all, thank goodness.
So Xander has just started his fast lap.
Ooh, gonna go on board with him now. I think. Where did he? I don't know where he finished last week, but I think in the past 2 weeks prior to this, he's actually he's at well
He finished
3 weeks.
third
Yeah,
on the podium at Singapore.
yeah, he did, I think he did. But there were quite a few podiums that he's actually snuck in, and we barely even noticed. Like Portugal being a big example for this.
You can see there Xander didn't quite get his line right in the entry into the double left, and that kind of throws you out for the rest of the sector.
Yeah.
Because you have to left and stop going wide. But as you say, Xander is one of the quickest guys in GP3. He just has bad luck every now and then. He's had some DNFs this season, but he's always up there, fighting for podiums. This seems to be a cautious lap from Xander, just getting his banker in.
Oh yeah, true. I think once he heads in for that soft run, it could be pretty fast knowing him.
Yeah, they really go for it in the last lap.
Ooh. Evening Hooky, evening Stocksy. Xander goes into 7th, 125. 125. No, not 125. 129.5. Oh my god, I really doesn't know myself sometimes.
So, we've now got the championship leader on an outlap. Mauser, Utkarsh still in. No, he's on his fine lap actually. We're all starting to come out now. So I think Mauser and Special Energy, they both invalidated their runs. So they'll be going again.
Yeah. I mean, the interesting thing is, Energy's actually on mediums.
Interesting to see that Smoke is just doing lap after lap right now. He's done 3 laps on the mediums.
Oh, there's a Mercedes going slowly. I think that's either Scar Adams or Xander.
Dai is out on the medium tyre just now.
Oh wow.
It's going to start his fast lap now on the medium tyre, so maybe he thinks that he can go
blurs in. Right, I think there's an Aston Martin about to come across that last corner now. Not slim, I think it's...
inlet. It's on low fuel mode.
Yeah.
I suspect that he'll be going on the softs now. Would want to start 3 lap old mediums.
Ooh.
So Dai is half a second down in his time, so I'm not really sure why he's out.
Look, Karsh is invalidated. I think the next car we've got to wait for, I think it's Janeji, who's on a lap still. Coming out of this last corner now. He needs to it's a hard exit to get right, because of the trajectory of that corner.
Tickle in the Haas, he apparently had a purple middle sector.
Janeji goes provisional pole for one. Oh my goodness, the fast laps are coming in now. Even better, we have
these times
Amber up into 4th.
And the Haas coming over the line now. Yeah. Oh, P2.
Wow. Like, the quality of drivers in this division just gets better and better.
Better and better, it does.
Yeah. Here comes Oliver, already a race winner this season. About to come across the last corner. All DRS wide open. There's a 130.0. Must be a banker lap then. So he's going to have to come back in, get onto another fresh pair of boots, and just get back out on track.
Get plenty of time, so he can do it.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. Ugh. Seems to me both AlphaTauris are validated.
2 AlphaTauris there, side by side.
Yeah.
Is that coordinated?
Maybe.
Special energy on the medium tyre.
Yeah.
High edge behind on the soft.
Ooh. Oh, dang it, I was hoping it was J Sarge on that. But what we do have coming up next, though, not Surge yet, but Sky Adams is in, so the next driver to come across the line to set a lap is Surge. All the rest of his advantage. What time is he going to set? A 1:29.1. Up into P7 he goes.
I don't really know what's going on with the AlphaTauris.
No.
Looks like iReg just had to back off completely.
Yeah. I think Energy's still on the lap as well, isn't he?
Yeah, on the medium tyre. I think he invalidated his first run, but he's really going for it now.
We've got 2 early predictions in. Loki has gone for Mamba, Zander, Mamba, and J-Sarge. And Stocksy has gone Slayer, Smoke, and Mamba in no particular order.
Well, they've got some work to do in the race if they're going to get up there for the wins. Slayer P10, Smoke P11. When is the right moment to come out and go for the final run? Zootkarsh is invalidated again.
Wow.
You can't get a clean run in.
This quali has been the qualifying of invalidations, basically. because it's so hard to get it to get this track spot on. Like,
there are certain corners, particularly Sector 1 is by far the most difficult sector for track limits in terms of getting it right.
Totally.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I don't know, when it comes to qualifying, maybe need to just take that little bit off.
Hoping Smoke was going to be on that, but... Right. Nearest car on Outland. No, not Scar Adams. It's,
So we have a Ferrari about to start a lap. Genergy.
Oh yes, Genergy.
And Xander's ahead of him on track.
You keep an eye on Xander, and I'll keep an eye on Genergy.
You can already tell that Xander's had a much better first sector. Doesn't invalidate. And Xander's half a second up already in the first sector.
5 tenths up. This is gonna be a good lap for Xander. I'm calling it now. Genergy barely up on his time. Approaches the last couple of corners. Well, to be fair, we are in stun sector, so I apologise.
Easy to run wide there and clip the ball.
Definitely. Oh, there's a Red Bull going slowly.
Turn in as quick as you can.
Absolutely. Here we come into the last 2 corners. DRS is wide open. Gonna see, I think Martin will keep an eye on Xander. And as Genergy comes across, both of them are gonna have DRS as they come towards the last DRS straight of the track.
29.1.
Genergy goes provisional pole with a 1:28.0.
That is a very impressive lap.
I know, that's ridiculous.
That is GP2 pace from Genergy.
Yeah, he could be on for a good result today if he can keep it clean.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam and all three validated, but James Killer is on the lap though. Ooh. Bossy up into P4 for 128.9.
The boss man.
Yep, the graphics designer. Yep, the SFR's very own graphic designer in P4. Can he actually turn it into a result this time?
That's the objective. He is the king of qualifying. You can always do some great times in qualifying.
Ooh, Slayer went very wide. Validates as well. So I think the next car we're waiting for. Oh. I think it's yeah.
Just retired.
Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, I think he's gonna have to try out the reverse strategy.
Bit of damage, I think.
Yeah, true. Wouldn't rule that out. Quite a few cars going slowly. The end of sector 2.
So everybody out on a push lap right now. We have Mauser just started his lap. Can he find a few tens for pole?
Ooh, that's going to be exciting to watch. Here comes J Sarge. Thought he was going to pit in. Goes into P14. As we have, I think, Mickle. No, not Mickle. I think it's Fossey. About to come in. I think that's his quali over.
Mauser is 2 tenths up in the first sector, so he's one to watch.
There's Oliver. Comes towards the last corner now. All duress of his advantage. Ah, that's not going to be a very good time. He pits in.
Not happy.
No.
Oh,
Flag comes in. Oh, there's an Alpine. I sense one. It's not Surge. It's Die. About to come across the last straight. 4 temps up. Up into P4 he goes. Gets into a Haas sandwich. What a good lap by Die. Now, next driver coming up. No, it's not Smoke. It's Slim. Up into P15 he goes. There's Energy. P8 he goes. Much more like it from him. That was a lap that Doctor ordered. Wow, fair play to him. Oh!
Whoa!
Get out. Get out. That was a sensational lap by Mauser. Wow.
Fantastic. And
Take a
Mamba
bow.
gets up to P5.
Wow.
28.699.
This could be interesting because
Mauser and his new wheel is working well.
Yep, starting to click.
And I think that is the end of quali. Fantastic lap time from Mauser. Really blowing everybody else out the water.
Absolutely.
But as you say, Tom, you've got to turn it into a positive result now.
Oh, yep, most definitely. As J Sarge pops himself into the pits to close out qualifying. Anyway, how does my new mic sound, guys?
A lot better. Even I can tell the difference. So,
at least I sound a bit more attractive, so to say.
I've had the desync because I joined the session late. So.
Yeah, it's all good, mate.
I'll tell you, Oliver won't be happy with that.
No. Right, here we are with the full grid. Mauser starts on pole ahead of Janeji in second. Mickle Trickle in third with Die in fourth. Mamba rounding out the top 5, and then you've got Bossy, Gianni, Oscar Special Energy, Third, and Zana completing the top 10. And to round off the grid, you have Giotto, Ireg, Slayer, Smoke, J Sarge, Slim, Oliver, James Killer, Utkarsh, and Scar Adams, all bringing up the rest of the field. So,
all to play for now.
almost definitely.
Traditionally, the guys that are normally quicker in the race are sort of midfields at the moment. You can really tell who's been able to get some practice in for the race this week and who hasn't, with it being a new track. I do love this track. I can't actually wait.
Yeah.
Till my race. I'm really looking forward to it.
Mm.
The thing that was really surprising to me when trying out a little bit of practice was how much the dirt air actually doesn't affect you as much as you would have thought. You're able to follow quite closely around here within half a second with no major problems. Granted, it is a track full of straights, but even through the corners, it's quite easy to follow.
Definitely. Oh, okay, we're readying up.
Already,
now,
that was quick.
Yeah, onto strategy now. At least we've got the full map up. I wasn't trying to say Macaulay's name, but okay, yeah. I think I'm probably going to get slaughtered by him.
So, interesting to see that we have Smoke in P14, Slim in P16, and James Killer in 18th, all deciding to start on the soft.
Ooh, they're all going very aggressive, aren't they? I think
very aggressive off the start. Oh, and sorry, Giotto in P11 as
yeah.
also went through soft.
Now, early prediction. Who are your top three?
Well, I really don't know. The field
Even
is mixed up a little bit more than usual.
Yeah, it's like we're being spoilt for choice, if we're being honest.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think Mauser, I'm going to give him the win.
Yeah.
He can keep it together. He seems to... 4/10 is a lot to be ahead in a qualifying session.
Yeah.
So I'll go with him for the win. And then Mamba, you can never rule out. He might get himself up there for a podium.
Yeah.
And let's say Special Energy.
Yeah, go for it. Like that.
Why not?
Yeah.
What about you, Tom? You get anyone that you think's looking good?
I'm gonna gamble on this. I'm thinking Mauser, Nickel. Ooh, I'm gonna say Zander.
Zander?
Because I think he's quite stealthy, you know.
A strategy master, a tactician.
Man, definitely. And knows how to keep it out of trouble as well.
That's half the key to online racing, isn't it? Is keeping it on the track and keeping it out of trouble and being consistent. There's a quick formation lap from Mauser, no messing around.
Oh yes. Yep. He's not here to play.
No, he's not. And interesting to see. I hope the race isn't, ruined by too many safety cars. But we did see last night from GP4 and GP5 that the safety car is quite sensitive around here.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens if we get an early safety car. Whose hands does that play into? Does it play into the reverse strategy? Who knows? But I'll keep an eye on the midfield, Tom.
Alright, perfect.
Take up the front.
Adam's bringing up the rear. We will be ready to go lights out very shortly. Here we go. Engine revs rise. We are waiting for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go. Good start by Mauser. So far so good in turn 1 as Mikkel gets a good start. Poor start by Giannetti, who loses 3 places already, and the Alpine of Dye goes around.
Oh, there's someone else in the wall there.
Ooh, wait, who is it?
Alpha
Energy.
Tari,
It's Energy and it's gone into the wall. So far.
Commentator's curse.
Oh no. Now, Mauser, as expected, leads the field heading into the second DRS straight.
He's
wow.
got a fantastic start.
Mikkel up into second. Bamber in third, and Edge down into fourth. Bossy up 1 place into 5th. Zander in 6th. Giotto up 4 places, up into P7. Gets past Zander. Down the outside he goes. That was a good move by Giotto. All of the Alpine, the Alfa Romeo, has gone very wide, and I think that might be Slayer.
Let his teammate back there.
Wow. I think Zander might have damage here because he's losing places left, right, and centre.
Slayer has. Oh!
Oh, Janetti, no! VSC is out, and we've not even completed the first lap. What has happened to Janetti? Oh, it's all kicking off with the 5-second penalties already. I
was on board with Slayer when that happened. Did they just lose it, or...?
I don't know. Maybe he just... He must have lost it. He's either made contact with somebody, or he's lost it, or he's just lost it. So, hopefully we can get that later, so we can get the full facts on this.
Sander did have wing damage. He's in pits now, going on to the mediums.
Wow.
During the VSC.
That's commentator's curse yet again. 2 drivers who cursed on the first lap. That's bad.
He served his 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ginergy, he didn't get off to the best start, dropped from 2nd down to 4th. I don't know if he was maybe a little bit flustered.
Oh, output. Sander and J Sarge getting 5-second penalties for corner cutting. J Sarge getting a drive-through. Oh no! It's starting to fall apart for Alfa Romeo this evening. Now there is starting to become a lead battle because Mikkel is closing up on the McLaren of Mauser now.
Yeah, I think Mikkel got the better of the VSC and managed to gain some time back.
Now, I'm not going to say it because commentator's curse.
Mamba up to P3 already.
Very good start by Mamba, championship leader. Is up and running already. Would it be a matter of time until he closes up on the 2 leaders?
You can also see that the Slayer has got a fantastic start. He's up to P8 on the reverse strategy on the medium.
Slim and Smoker are literally battling out for the final point spot.
Yeah,
both Aston Martins. Well. Smoke goes one way but backs out of it. Slim trying to take it around the outside of iReg. Oh, got really twitchy, so he's going to have to concede from his teammate, but doesn't. They are in full DRS range. Energy up a place already.
2 Aston Martins are looking racy.
Yeah, they are. Slim holding on. Wow.
Special energy is all over the back.
Oh, Slim's got the run. Is he going to get the move down the inside? It's all looking so close. Slim gets really twitchy again. Contact is made. Contact again. Oh my goodness me, it's all getting chaotic. J Sarge gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Slim gets through.
Round the outside.
Wow.
Fantastic racing. A little bit of wheel clashing, but that's okay. A bit of hard racing.
Yeah, definitely, mate. I think that's going to allow Smoke to close in on him, though. Look, he's down under a 10th.
Oh,
he's right the outside. Oh, no, iReg, has he got damage?
Doesn't appear to, but I'm sure he must have minor damage at least.
Most definitely. Oh, I thought there was contact again between iReg and Slim. Ooh, full DRS. Too wide, heading into the home straight. Oh, contact. iReg going to war without Aston Martin this evening. Meanwhile, Giotto is on the back of Gianni for P5.
Yeah. Gianni, of course, no DRS to help him out.
Yeah, I think that could potentially leave. To be fair, Gianni does have a bit of a gap, so it's not going to be enough to create an overtake.
And Giotto doesn't really have time to sit around. He's got Surge right behind him, so he's been forced to close up to Yanni and do what he can to get by.
Definitely. Most definitely, mate.
What's going on down here with Dai? Dai has got wing damage.
Oh dear. He's not had a great race. Not a great start.
His left end plate's gone, so he'll be in the pits.
That's a shame. Surge is starting to close up on Giotto in all of this. And again, so is the
I'll
Slayer.
tell you what,
Oh,
Nico
Irish
is
gets
not-
past Slim.
Nico and Mauser seem to be one
Closing
to
it,
war with
yeah.
each other.
Yeah, it's lap
not
5
very
out of 25, so we've got 21 to go. I think, is it just me, or does this track feel a lot better to race on than it does to qualify on? Over the top 5 seconds. Oh no.
I enjoy racing here. I enjoy the quality session too, but I understand where you're coming from.
Because it allows you to be cautious. Because if you end up doing that in quality, you're just going to end up bleeding time. You have to go absolutely on the limit, no matter what. But
the DRS is quite powerful here, so you are able to sit behind and take a tenth or two off your corner time, your corner speed.
oh yeah, true.
And not lose too much. So it is a track you can sit in and follow quite comfortably. So Giotto has begun to fall back on Yanni now. Butkarsh is all over the back of James Kivett.
Ooh, wow.
And he gets to overtake Dunn.
Oh,
Butkarsh, he's in a battle right now with James Kivett.
there he is. Smoke's in. What tire is he going to come on? Oh, he's got wing damage! Smoker's got wing damage, so that's going to affect him. Yellow flag in sector 1. It's Scar Adams, who's gone to a stop. Does he have any damage on that front wing? No, doesn't look like it.
J-Sarge flying, but he is a long way back, and Smoke gets the penalty leaving the pits as well.
Mate, I think even if you have no choice but to pit again, I think you're going to have to. Oh no! Slayer's lost 3 places. Oh, he must have gone into the wall or spun. No, he must have spun because it doesn't seem like there's any damage on the car though.
Nothing to the eye. We'll soon find out when he comes round past the pit lane.
Definitely.
Still sitting on the back of iRedge.
I know. Meanwhile, Energy's starting to close up in this. So could iRedge be getting support, a little bit of support from his teammate as Mauser gets the fastest lap of this race?
Really see Mikael is putting some serious pressure on him right now. Half a second between them.
Oh, for God's sake, Bossy. Well, so I wish we could just get the SFR breaking Gallant and Remember 29's How's My Connection banner, well, post picture up on the stream, but yeah. Anyway, banter aside.
Well, he's doing a good job right now.
Yeah, he is.
3 seconds adrift from the podium.
Oliver's got 5 seconds and he's decided to retire from the session. Oh, dear.
Good evening for all of that.
No. Meanwhile, Surge is on the back of Giotto for that P6 spot. And we got right on his onboard briefly.
Finally had to relent to Slim and Special Energy behind him.
Wow. Possible team orders in play.
Maybe. iRedge is on the medium tyres.
Yeah.
He is going longer. Oh, Surge has got a great exit
Mickle's getting a great... is closed down hugely on Mauser. Mauser looks like he was coming in, but Mickle's going to slowly but surely close. Not enough for move for the race lead, but he's close. Oh no, Energy's going very slowly. What's happened to him? Well, I do like that view. He's broken his front wing! Energy's broken his front wings, and that's going to be costly for him! Now, is Mauser going to get enough for an overtake? I mean, Mikkel's going to have enough for an overtake, because the top two drivers have not won a race this season. So if it stays as it is, there's clear potential for like a 13th different winner, because I think we're on 12 now, aren't we?
Round 12 or round 13, yeah, we're just over halfway. And Mikkel, you know, there's I'm not all that certain that Mikkel is
Energy's
looking
got
to
5
actually
seconds.
go past Mauser right now.
Maybe he's just just trying to keep it smart, bide his time.
I think he is. I think he's just looking to apply pressure, maybe force him into a mistake.
Oh, there's a yellow flag in sector 3. No, sector 2, sorry. No, there's nothing major.
So 4 tenths behind.
Look at this. Full DRS to Mikkel's advantage. He's going to get the run. Oliver's left the session, so that's one McLaren down.
Yeah, that tells me that Mikkel is quite happy to sit in behind.
Yeah. Just be smart, bide your time, don't waste your errs. Just wait for him to make a mistake and just pounce.
Is the undercut powerful here? That's something that I've not researched too much. I'm not sure whether it is or not.
Might be, might not be, but because every pit stop in that race we're just full of safety cars. Like, I can't particularly give a clear answer, but
I would hasten to say that it is. You've got Smoke who pitted, came out on the fresh mediums,
back in P11.
Yeah, but he's set 2 fastest laps.
I know.
So...
That's. I mean, if you look at how much he's closed, how much he's regained. That was what I was talking about.
That's a good indication. So I wonder if Mauser or Mikkel will elect to pit this lap.
Yeah.
And try and get the undercut.
Who's gonna drop first? That's what I want to know. Ooh, Energy gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. There's Mikkel.
Mauser
full DRS.
to go in this. And Mikkel was going to follow him in, but didn't.
Ow. Mikkel stays where he is at the moment. Mauser gets... He keeps getting better exits than Mauser does. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, he's not using a great amount of his errs. He's just, again, like we said, he's biding his time, not going for anything stupid.
I think that's what he's doing, Tom. He's just waiting for the right time. Maybe making Mauser make the mistake, or just waiting for that right moment.
Meanwhile, what's his in?
Incredibly similar paced.
Come out of the mediums. Oh my goodness. So many penalties have been coming because of that ridiculous... That pit exit.
Again, another 5 seconds.
They have to appeal. They have to get them removed, no matter what. I don't care if they end up having to pit again, but to get a penalty...
The thing is, the penalties are incredibly inconsistent, but you don't get them for nothing. There is track limits there.
Like, if he was abusing them whilst racing, fair enough.
Yeah.
But on a pit exit,
it's a little unfair.
Yeah, exactly.
So it looks like these guys are wanting to go as long as possible, and Mikkel has decided to stay out, and Mauser has pitted.
Ooh. Oh, there's a Red Bull going very slowly, and it looks as though it's James Killer who's spun in sector 2. No damage to his car though. Bowser has come out for the undercut.
No, this will be crucial.
That's going to be crucial, like you said. Yeah.
See what we can do.
Meanwhile, Irish is being chased down by Utkarsh. Johnny gets a 10-second penalty for corner cutting. Oh my gosh. Oh dear.
Yeah. These pit stops are nobody's friends.
No, actually, like his 10-second penalty, when it came up, it wasn't at the pit exit. Like,
it was just after it on the exit.
Yeah. Utkarsh took Irish around the outside beautifully. And meanwhile, Mamba is ready to strike at Irish. So could his teammate actually be doing his part to help out Mamba? Mamba close up on the leaders. Gianni gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings.
I'll tell you what, Surge is holding up Mauser.
Yeah. That's going to help out Mikkel because he can pit in. Come in for the mediums. Mauser does get Surge out of the way. Okay, Mauser's it. Okay, Tickle's in. Mauser gets a purple sector 3. Who's going to come out?
Mauser has got a good gap.
Mauser's got it. That was actually very close, to be fair. Very close.
I was on board with Mauser through Sector 2 and he was flying and then caught the back of Surge, which held him up quite a bit.
Yeah.
As you can see, Surge has already fell back 1.7 from Mauser, so...
It's like a fastest lap so far. Mikkel gets Surge done out of the way nice and early.
A bit like Singapore for the Alfa Romeos.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they've been so consistent all season long, but like they've in a way dropped off at the wrong time. Like they're still very much in contention for that constructors title, no doubt. But the last couple of races it's not been what you expect of them because they're such a good team.
What makes it more compounding for them is that Williams are close behind them, and Mamba has been doing well recently. And Utkarsh is there. You see the Williams 4th and 5th right now. That you know, and you've got both Alfa Romeos out the points, so still a long way to go in the season. But you would expect them to try and maintain a lead. Mauser now fastest lap, 1:30.9. His tyres have eased in nicely.
Yeah.
And Surge finally electing to go in the pits in lap 12.
What lap is he? Wait, what tyre is he going to come on? Oh, he's on the mediums. He's down into P9. Is he going to come out ahead of Giotto? Oh, Mikkel gets a 3-second penalty for multiple
3-second
warnings.
Penalty. That's not what he wanted.
Yeah.
Now Smoke is sitting on the back of Bossy right now. He's worked his way up to P8 after his early pit stop.
Oh, Zander's retired. He's coming. Oh no, Zander's gone.
Oh, that could be a safety car.
That's to be because he's parked on that last corner. Yes, it is a safety car. Oh boy. Now.
What do you do?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, if I were Mamba Irish, well, Mamba and Irish specifically, no, not Mamba, I mean Utkarsh and Irish, I'd pit him for fresh softs, even if I end up losing a few places.
I think even the leaders have to do that. I think Mauser and Mikkel will do the same.
Ooh, Mamba's staying out.
Wow.
So does Mikkel. So does Mamba. Utkarsh comes in. Will Irish follow suit? Yes, he does.
I am surprised by that.
Yeah, up in the 4th will go.
Utkarsh and Irish have to come in because they're on the older mediums, so they need to do the change.
They were there at the start of the race.
Oh, Utkarsh just went inters.
What? Hammercat? Anybody?
Surely, that has to be a glitch, surely.
Yeah,
No, he's on the inner tyre.
Yeah, it's a deep. It must be a D-pad malfunction because, or they've just.
It will
Yeah.
be. He's maybe, well, I don't know what would have happened. He's maybe been clicking along to go fresh tyres and on his MFD and went the wrong way.
Yeah, possibly. That's not going to help him out in the grand scheme of things, though. Oh wow!
Well,
This season
that
just
will put him well down the order now.
yeah.
That's a shame. I hate to see things like that happening. So I can only assume that Mauser, Mikel and Mamba think that they've got a fast enough pace to stay ahead of the fresh soft runners. But they're not the only ones to do it. You do have everybody else on fresh mediums. Smoke decided to pit on his mediums to go with the fresh softs. So once Utkarsh has pitted to get rid of those inters, everybody will move up a place down to, I would say, Die. Then the Slayer, maybe?
Yeah, true. Now, if you're at Kosh, you've got to come in again. That's going to cost you, but...
You were racing last night, Tom, under the safety car, and there were some people that decided to pit at the end with the fresh softs. And I think you were on 7-lap holes. Did you notice a massive difference from the guys that were further behind on the fresher softs? Were they gaining on you quickly, or...?
I think, to some extent, yeah, because... Hard to say, because I think they were... I mean, I will watch it back, but I think I wouldn't be shocked if they closed up on the field so much, because it was chaos at the end.
Yeah. So I really don't know where this could go. You can't rule out Mamba now. Mikel ahead of him on a 3-second pen. Yannick Surge no pen, Giotto no pen. Let's have a little look. So, I'm just looking at race director. Those are only on the one warning at the moment. Mamba is the same.
Now, I think we've got another lap to go until James Killer closes up, but...
James Killer. It does seem, apart from Yanni, it does seem that most people have got rid of their track limits from the pit lane penalty.
Yeah.
There are 9 seconds now.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate that they're given in the game in the first place, so some people will have lost a few places out through the pits.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And J Sarge has fell down to P16. P17. I think he's spun. Those fresh softs. This is a complete mix-up of the order. We're not used to seeing these guys up in the front. 5-second penalty for Slim. Sorry, for Giotto for Slim getting into the back of him. So we should be good to go at the end of this lap. J-Star's already caught up to the back of the field after this pit stop. So probably start backing them up at the entry to Sector 3. Where do you think is the ideal place for Mauser to actually to go? On the final corner or halfway down the last straight? Where would you go, Tom?
I think you'll home straight. I think that's your best chance of a good getaway, and a good chance for you to increase the gap to the car behind you. But see how Mauser approaches this restart.
Yep, he is doing. He's taking his time. Oh, he almost hit the ball there.
Also, 5-second penalty for a collision with Serge. We're back on the green. Giotto dives into the pits just to get it removed. As Mauser still leads the field. He's retired in the pits. Utkarsh comes in as well. Nearly everybody on the grid, except for Mauser, Mamba, Johnny, no, not Johnny, and Serge, have all got penalties.
Yeah. So these guys just need to
it's like a penalty fest. It's like a penalty fest. As Mikkel goes round the outside. Is he going to get the move done? No, he wasn't close enough. James Killer 3 seconds for multiple warnings.
Right behind them.
Oh my goodness. This could be a Mamba win here if these two mess around. Oh my goodness.
Yanni is pressuring Mamba as well, so...
Yeah, he looked down the inside, but Mauser had it covered.
Mamba is right on the tail of
Oh my
Mikkel
goodness
here.
me. Oh, contact between Mauser, Mamba and Mikkel. Oh boy, this is close racing at its finest. This is why we love commentating on GP3, sorry. There's a reason why we call it a worldwide celebration. Oh my
Mikkel might get by him here as Mauser's red light is flashing.
He's got him. Oh, Mauser's pitted! Why is Mauser pitted? Oh no, why? Oh, he's got wing damage!
Wing damage, which I believe...
I would have put on a fresh pair of softs with 7 to go. James Killer has gone. Yet another disastrous day in quite frankly, a disastrous season for Red Bull. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if I were Mauser, I would have put on a fresh pair of softs because you're not going to have that long to go till the race ends.
Yeah, I wonder why he's went medium there.
And even more so,
because he has the still penalty free.
Yeah, exactly.
He is penalty free. Safety car, fresh softs. Work your way up. Podium's still possible.
Definitely, but the thing is, this could be Mauser's win. Because Mikkel does have that 3-second penalty, remember?
Yep.
Right, we're going to take a look. Apologies for leaving this late, but we will take a look at the penalties. Johnny has the most penalties out of everyone else with 18. And as the overtakes, Smoke is the big winner on 8 places gained, as Mauser has lost the most places so far with 13 places dropped.
I've actually been really impressed with Smoke's performance. After
I agree.
They collected a little bit of wing damage and went into the pits early, and he's managed to come all the way back up again into the P6 place. Sky Adams as well, he had a spin that put him out the back, and he's managed to make it back up to P12 from the back of the grid, so been impressed with him as well. A lot of great performances. Most people have moved up places apart from Dai, who's fallen quite dramatically, and Mauser, his wing damage.
Yeah, that's a shame.
With what's happened. As you can see, that Mamba's just itching to get going.
Yeah.
Because if you look, so Yanni, as you say, he's on 18 seconds, Bossy 12, Smoke 13.
I think Johnny is going to be a spot bomber coming the end of the race.
The end of the race, yeah. So Utkarsh and Mauser both down in P12 and P13.
Yeah.
If they can keep it clean on the restart and get the car to the end, could find themselves moving up the grid quite a lot.
Definitely.
So all is not lost for Mauser if he can just keep his head and not let that don't go into a negative space in the mind. As I assume safety car will be in this
it's in.
lap,
Safety car's coming in. Now is Mikkel. How is Mikkel going to manage this restart? Here he is, coming towards the last corner.
He's gone already.
He's gained so much time on Mamba already. Now is Serge going to get in on this? But Mikkel's already closed up a near second. Oh, Mauser gets a 3 seconds penalty for multiple warnings. Now, if you could look at the...
It was a fairly clean getaway for everyone. We do have Bossy and Smoke and Dai on the fresher softs now. They're all on the back of Yannick.
Oh, yep, good spot. Smoke right behind Bossy. Bossy right behind Johnny. This could be... We could have our potential top 3 all sorted already. The way this is going. Also, is it alright if you take a look at the race director for me? Because just so we can get our facts right, so we can get our facts on warnings. As I gets another 3 second penalty. Gosh, 3 seconds for multiple warnings.
So Mamba is on 2 warnings.
Bossy's round the outside.
And Serge is on 2 warnings. So both of them are a warning away from the penalty.
Yeah. Oh, contact between Bossy and Mamba. This is going to leave Smoke open. 3 wide heading into the last corner. Keep it clean, boys. Oh, this is crazy.
Oh, they managed to keep it clean, and Bossy's going to have the DRS. Oh no, there's no DRS yet.
No, there isn't. We're waiting until the next lap, and Slim's gone. 1 out, Aston Martin down. Safety car is out.
And Smoke managed to keep his lead there.
Yeah, sorry for the lag, guys. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Wow.
So, Mamba and Serge both within 1 warning each of getting a penalty. This could end up with everybody on the grid having a penalty.
Yeah.
But if they two keep it clean, they are guaranteed podium.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I can't remember ever seeing a grid have so many penalties before.
True. The safety car is out. by like a quarter of the field have already gone, which makes we've lost 6 drivers in this race. Slim has left the session. Both Red Bulls are out. We have 1 Aston Martin gone, 1 Merc, 1 McLaren, and 1 Ferrari out of this race. It's just ridiculous.
And we have absolutely no idea how the grid's going to finish because everybody's penalties are all over the place. So it really is a lottery right now of where everybody's going to finish.
Let's
just hope for some close, hard racing for the last 3 laps. Which I'm sure these guys will do because they did the exact same thing in Singapore.
Yeah, true.
There is a chance for the Alfa Romeos for a bit of redemption. They're sitting P9, P10. They might jump up the grid a few places also.
Yeah, true.
After their disastrous start to the race.
Definitely, mate.
As we're just waiting on Sky Adams to catch up to the field.
Yep, went on him. Just.
I know he's caught up to the back now, so I'd imagine it'll come in this lap.
Question is, do you think there's going to be...
No DRS.
Safety car comes in. Do you think there's going to be enough time for one last DRS, well, a DRS dash to finish?
So lap 23, lap 24, lap 25, yeah. So the last straight down to the finish line, that's normally lap 3 it's activated, so there will be some DRS action at the very end of the race. The safety car, it looks like, has opted not to come in this lap.
Wow, I'm shocked. Right, we're going to go on board with Mikkel. Safety car is still out. Looks like there's going to be no DRS come the end of this race.
Yep.
Dang it.
We're just going to see everybody's going to be racing around with overtake kept on.
Yeah.
Through the second sector and sector 3.
Yeah, this is where the intensity comes in.
Well, for a lot of the guys in the midfield, that one overtake could gain them 3 positions at the end with all the different penalties that are going on. So it's definitely worth it. But Mamba has a knack of finding himself in the right places most weeks. He's managed to keep himself out of trouble, penalty free, even though he didn't look the quickest this week. And he's in with a chance of the race win, despite not being the quickest guy on the track. So that just shows, you know, with a bit of league racing experience, and knowing how to get yourself around the track when you're not at your quickest. Being super consistent. Goes a long way.
Right. Just a matter of time until that safety car comes in.
And Sky Adams is spun at the back of the grid, the back of the field, and he's now over 10 seconds down. I'm not sure what happened. He has no front wing, so he needs to pit again. Sky Adams.
Oh no!
And safety car is in this lap.
Oh, they're right. Safety car's in. Right, how's Mikkel going to manage this restart?
I don't think he'll get away with the last time like he was the last time he managed to get a great restart off the corner. As Mamba is wise to it this time. Still a good restart though.
Yeah, Great
Bossy
restart
Gaming
by
all
Mikkel.
over the back
Amber.
of smoke.
Really good restart from him as well. Surge already involved. This could... Oh, Smoke and Bossy go side by side. For potential free wide, but die behind. But it's only still a two-car battle for the moment. Smoke gets pushed out on wide. Well, not necessarily pushed, but he had to go wide there because it was... yeah. Amber, I've lost track. Meanwhile, both Alfa Romeos are in the points. Yep. So this could potentially be a salvage job for the Alphas and their bid for the constructors' title. Oh no, Mamba, not Mauser. Sorry. Oh my God, I'm getting confused between Mauser and Mamba tonight. It was ridiculous. Wow. Otter feel for Mauser, who's been dominant all race and just hasn't had the results to show for it.
Struggling.
Yeah, old mediums.
He has got a queue of cars behind us. The Slayer and Iridge go side by side.
Ooh, good spot, good spot. Although Smoke and Bossy is still side by side for P4. Smoke goes round the outside. Brilliant move from him if he can get it done. Bossy gets through twitching. Oh no! Contact potentially! As we head to the final lap of this race, as Mikkel gets the fastest lap of the race.
During that, both the Alfa Romeos have got past
Scar Adams has retired from the race. So that's both Mercedes out of this Grand Prix. And what has been, quite frankly, another crazy finish. Now, is Mamba going to get desperate, or is he just going to keep it smart, knowing he's got the race win potentially wrapped up?
Yeah, I think he's just happy to stay where he is. We've got smoke all over the back of that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Going for the P4.
Yeah. Apologies.
Although it will all be in vain because he does have a lot of penalties.
Sadly.
Unfortunately.
Energy gets a 3-second penalty. Scar Adams leaving the session. Anyway. Coming towards the last corner now. Mikkel was unlucky not to get the win on track, but he's had, there's no denying he's had such a phenomenal race. As he comes towards the last oh God. He comes towards the last corner of the track.
Can't even speak.
Wins on track, but that's going to be the 4th win for Mamba this season. Surge moves up into 2nd. Who's going to get 3rd? Well, Mikkel stays in 3rd. Dye gets 4th. Slayer gets 4th. Salvage dog from Alfa Romeo. Oh my goodness me. I can't get the full results up, but if you could get the top 3 in, that would be lovely. Yeah.
Who's your driver of the day, Tom?
Oh wow, I'm not sure.
It's a tough one.
I know.
It's a tough one.
I mean, Surge has actually done as Zander has actually sneaked in. Did really well to sneak in.
I think that Surge would probably be my driver of the day. The Slayer obviously in Outcars did fantastic coming from the back of the grid, but Pence helped him out a lot with that. Whereas Surge did it all on his own. Just kept it clean, no penalties, and drove great. I would give him the driver of the day.
Anyway, what a race. Here's the full result now. Mamba extends his championship lead with another win to his name. Surge gets 2nd place, back on the podium after a couple of races. Mikkel comes home in 3rd with the Slayer in 4th. Fantastic recovery drive from him. Dye comes home in 5th, rounding out the top 5. So a good day for Alpine and the constructors. Utkarsh gets 6th. Good recovery from him. Day Sergeant 7th. A salvage job. A fantastic salvage job for Alfa Romeo, which keeps their constructors fight alive. Heartbreakingly, in 8th place, we've got Mauser. 9th, you have Iredge and Dr. Special Energy, rounding out the points for AlphaTauri. And in P11, you have Smoke. 12th, we've got Bossy. Gianni in P13. Gar Adams out of the race, and in rest of the retirees you have Slim, James Giller, Giotto, Zander, Oliver and Janeji all out of this race.
Never fails to disappoint, GP3.
Nope. I can imagine it being a very busy stewards room come the end of this race.
Yeah, I would imagine so too.
Yeah.
So, Nickel Ticker.
Oh, yep, another. Showroom. Right. Gonna get the Williams up as that's the winning car of this race.
Evening, guys.
If you can get your audio set to share, that would be lovely. Waiting on just waiting on Mickle to come in. Right.
He has been invited, so.
Yep.
But if you want to, you can start off if you want, Tom, with.
Yeah, go for it. Mamba.
Can you go, buddy?
Congratulations for the win. You had a bit. I think it was fair to say it was a bit of a challenging one, considering that Mickle and Mauser have both been battling out up front for most of that race, but kept it clean, no penalties. Couldn't ask for any more.
Yeah, I got very lucky. Those two were absolutely rapid. First, and they just ran away from me. But then safety cars came into play, and I just kept it clean. No, I think 2 warnings, which made me panic, but ended up not getting a penalty, which ended up making me win the race.
Yeah. Take us through that last safety, that last couple of laps. Like, how did you navigate your way through all of that? Like, it must have been crazy.
Yeah. Well, I knew I had the chance to win. Since Mickle had a 3-second penalty, so I knew all I had to do is, well, obviously drive fast, and just couldn't let him run away. So I used all my battery, and just try to stay within the 3-second range while also playing it cautious, not trying to get another warning. So it was entertaining, but I'm happy I got the win.
Yeah, one of the things I wanted to know, Mambo, was did you get much practice in this week? Because normally quali's one of your strong points, but you seem to be off the pace this week compared to most weeks.
Quali, I got quite a bit of quali practice in. They were just really quick. It's not, from looking at the track, it's not too strong for me, mainly because it doesn't really suit the pad. But they were just rapid in quali, so I think I put the best lap I could.
Yeah, I mean, a 27.6, that's an incredible time. I was saying that's the sort of time you would expect to see in GP2. I know I wouldn't have got anywhere near that time, so it was a fantastic lap. But you still managed to get the win. I was talking on stream during the race that, you know, you do have great consistency. You always seem to keep yourself out of trouble. You're not somebody that attracts a lot of pens. Just explain to us, you know, is that a conscious effort that you make every week when you go into a race? Do you take some time off of your race pace to make sure that you're always keeping it clean? Or are you just a very precise driver in general?
I think I always try to keep it as clean as possible. I do have mistakes. Well, I just do drift off the track, but I do work on consistency. Like I'll go into time trial, and if I'm gonna go wide, like if I invalidate, I keep on going. I don't restart immediately.
Yeah.
So I'm building it in where I'm trying to be consistent, trying to be just keep on going, and doing that over and over again just helps me stay in the track limits.
Because a lot comes down to muscle memory in the game as well, which I try and emphasise to a lot of different people. And like you say, there's a lot of people that go in TT and then validate and then they just restart lap again, which is not the best thing to do. The best thing to do is to just keep going and get yourself in a nice rhythm, and then the time will come itself. But I was massively impressed with your drive today from P5 to manage to get the win. Well done, buddy.
Thank you.
And Miko can't make it into the chat, Tom, so over on to Surge now.
Surge. Good race, penalty free.
Thank you.
Very fair to say it was relatively quiet because people were focusing so much on that battle between Bowser and Mikkel.
Yeah.
Yeah, take us through that.
Yeah, it was a fun race to watch. Anyway, so it was a really good race actually. I tried to extend the first stint, and that actually worked out really, really well. The safety car came out at the perfect time for me, and it was just about not fucking it up till the end, really. So yeah, but I'm happy to be back on the podium after a long time. So it's good to be. I feel really back to my best, which is nice.
Yeah, Serge, I was thinking, because at the beginning of the season you were no stranger to a podium. You've even won a race this season. But obviously, there's been a couple of DNFs for you, and a couple of races that you've not made it. We were obviously teammates for the first half of the season before I moved on to GP2, and I know that just when we were approaching the middle of the season, your confidence went down a bit when you had a couple of DNFs.
Yeah.
But today you've come back and you've showed that you're still there. You can still get the podiums and get the results. So what are you looking to do going forward for the rest of the season? Are you going to try and make a push to get up there for the top 3 in the championship?
I don't know. Like, I think it's obvious that I have the pace to be up there. It's not. I think I just need to sort my qualifying out. But also, just like will to will this year hasn't just worked out particularly. There's a couple of races have been my fault, and then a couple of races, I think had that middle stint of the season where just everything went wrong, but I couldn't seem to get like a clean session. And sometimes we have seasons like that, which is really disappointing because, like you said, I had at one point I was leading the championship this year, so it's been a real disappointment, and But at the end of the race there, I know Mamba's fighting for a championship, so you don't really want to get involved in that battle, and you just respect him. And I was kind of hoping they would fight each other a little bit. But I think at that point, with 2 laps to go, you just bring the car home and you just use the experience to do that. So but I think going forward, podiums would be great, and I just want a really strong finish, and obviously, kind of like my next season kind of starts now for me. So I'm guessing I'm going to still be in this league next year. So I'm kind of just laying foundations for next season, really, more than anything else.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, because you won't be the only one that a lot of drivers have multiple DNFs in a row, or they have a couple of bad results in a row, and their head goes down.
Yeah.
I mean, in case any of them are still going through that right now, what have you found to be the best way to cope through that and get yourself back up out of that and into a podium place?
It sounds really strange, Martin, but like the biggest advice I would give is just not to over practice, and for me it's just to have the same. So I have a very structured way of practicing, so I don't practice Wednesday, Thursdays, but on Fridays I get back in the car. I know exactly how many practice races I'm going to do, and just I think you can almost like try and over prepare, and it just gets even more frustrating. You know, and this is racing, everything can change in like one corner, so you just have to, you know, accept that this sometimes can happen. Sometimes when you're driving on the edge, you may not feel like you're driving on the edge, but you know, you go into one corner slightly too quick, and you know, it's muscle memory, man. And if you know, if you have nerves in your muscle memory, you're stuffed, you know. So just don't over practice, just keep doing it. You know, I think sometimes, I don't know if you agree, but I think sometimes you can over practice and like it just completely lose any sort of focus, so you just stay calm.
Completely agree. Not just over practice, but also over race once you're actually in the next race, and try and almost overdo it, trying to recover from previous mistakes.
And I think, for example, like I remember Suzuka a couple of years ago, I did it like every day for 8 hours, and I would see if it made any difference. But because I wasn't leading the race, because I got to the point halfway through the practice, I was winning the races by 30 seconds or whatever. And obviously when that wasn't happening in the league race, you know, that stressed me out. So, you know, just try and keep it chill. But, you know, I've come back, you know, and hopefully next season will be, you know, hopefully the end of this season, the next season will be a lot better.
Well, you're saying obviously it's a good mindset that you're already looking forward to next season, but we are only just over halfway in this season, and you know, there's a lot to go.
I think Mamba's won the championships, to be honest, and I think he's been probably the most consistent. I mean, looking at the races, I should have definitely. Well, you know, I should definitely have won the first race and a couple more races, but you know, you're right. There's still a long way to go, but you know, I'm kind of really just focusing on next season. I think
we've got like.
I'm missing my teammate though, so I don't think that's going to happen necessarily.
Now, obviously, a great result today for you, Serge.
Thank you.
So congratulations on that. Now, you just mentioned there about Suzuka a few years ago. That's next up on the calendar. Is that a track you're looking forward to?
Suzuka's my favourite track. So I've had mixed results in SFR. You know, I've won races at Suzuka before, but you know. Take it as it comes. You know, I would be really happy with another podium, if I'm being totally honest. So it's more of a wheel circuit as well, but you know, we'll see what happens. So.
Good one, nice one, buddy. And obviously, Mamba, you now extend your lead at the top of the championship. Suzuka, a track that suits well for you?
I think I've had a combined amount of laps of 1 on this year's game, so a lot of practice is needed. So. But I'm looking forward to it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the questions that I've got, Tom, unless you've got anything else you want to ask.
Not too much. But anyway, congratulations, boys. Congratulations on the podium. Good luck for next week. Martin, thank you very much for joining me on the comms. It was a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, buddy.
Yeah, mate.
Pleasure.
Anyway, ladies and gents, that's going to be it for today's edition of GP3 Action. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a like, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel so you can check out all the action across SFR and all 5 divisions. And be sure to follow us on our social media pages such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're interested in joining us, be sure to find us on Grid Finder, and then as soon as you get access to the Discord server and you're in, one of our beautifully directed presenters will be in touch with you as soon as possible. But for now, it is Shadowlands29, Martin, and the worldwide celebration that is GP3 signing off.